So I think you'd be very, you'll have a lot of regrets for today. How do you think overall so far?
Well, this day specifically is a pretty bad day for pretty much everyone in Team Liquid. So what we're trying to figure out is just how we play from the next 2-3 days, and hopefully get to qualifiers and just be in a good, pretty much positive atmosphere.
So people say that right now is a very aggressive meta for most of the teams, but Liquid's more conservative, like the old Gen G. How do you feel about that, and how do you feel that affects the team?
I think Team Liquid right now has like a good fair balance of like aggressiveness and passiveness. It just depends on what pretty much our champions are. So I think just mainly the champions that we picked so far are more reliant on like mid game to late game focus. That's why like it looks like we're pretty much slower. But I think once we get like to pick like early game champions, and seeing from like even like Flashwell's game, like we went pretty aggressive, but we just made a little bit mistakes in the beginning, but we were still pretty aggressive.
So you're on a 4-loss streak.
3? Oh, we're 4 now? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are on a 4-loss streak. How do you feel about that, and what are your biggest regrets?
Well, I think our biggest regret was just like not practicing a specific like just strategy enough that we can pull it off in the stage. I feel like we've been practicing pretty much all day, all night, but just not on the right things. And I think once we figure out those specific mistakes that we do, I think we can pretty much get to groups, outside of groups, sorry.
CoreJJ joined your team this season. How do you feel like how that impacted your team and how that changed your team?
Having CoreJJ added to the team added to a little bit more maturity in the team. He's more of a adds like the shot calling type in our team, which like just pretty much everyone can shot call in the team before, but now like he's much more reasonable and calm, and that makes us like much more just calmer in the mid game. If we're behind or if we're ahead, like we can still talk, because like usually communications are pretty much cluttered in the mid game to late game, so like he adds that like calmness to the team.
So you've played against each 5 junglers now. Who do you think was the most impressive jungler?
Well, for me personally as a jungler, it was pretty enjoyable playing against Clid. His Lee Sin was really good, and he pretty much went where like he exactly what needed to be. So yeah, like playing against him was really like an experience and a learning for me.
How's your experience in Vietnam so far? And also CoreJJ mentioned his very like surprised by this curve monitor. And so what do you feel about that curve monitor, and also how Vietnam's been so far?
Well, Vietnam has been really good so far. The food is really good. Me and Impact even went out to try some like local food. Like I think we tried quail and frog, and yeah, I think for our practice, we've been using these like 31-inch curved monitors. I think pretty much everyone in our team gets affected by it, but just like for me, like I don't have any problems with it, since I don't know, I'm just pretty much used to it. Like I can use like any keyboard, maybe except for the mouse that I'm not really comfortable. So like I can pretty much be in any circumstance and I'll be alright.
What's your goal, and how are your resolutions for the fans?
Well, my first goal for MSI is pretty much trying to get to grand finals. I've been there before a few years ago, so that's what I aspire to be, to get back to form. And yeah, I think that's what just been working for so far. Doesn't really look that good for how we play against like top teams like IG and SKT so far, but I think once we keep playing, and I think we're gonna figure out the whole thing.